Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we have something a little bit irritating to talk about. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And it really does suck that, one person could make this change for everybody. So, as you know, with my community here on Frogboy X1 Gaming, I have really tried to be as approachable and accessible to as many of you as possible. Like I have. I've been pretty generous with, giving people my gamer tag and all of that stuff. Well, last night we were live streaming some Dying Light gameplay, and one of the little fanboys, the little PlayStation fanboys that just can't accept the fact that Xbox is the future, decided to keep spamming my account, and then I told him to F off. I did. I accept responsibility for that. Well, he decided to go ahead and report that to Xbox. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that, Xbox should probably be reading the whole script so they could see, like, hey man, this dude was sending me messages telling me, saying things about my wife and stuff like that. And then, when I told him to F off, then I blocked that account, that he was spamming me on that. And then the dude proceeded to create more accounts on Xbox to continue to harass me during the live stream. So I kept blocking him. Well, to make things a little bit, to kind of explain, what's going to happen going forward on the channel. Like, we are not going to tolerate negative fanboys anymore. I have made it clear to the moderators of this channel that if people are in here just to cause trouble, go ahead and block them. We don't even care anymore. Like, this was the last straw. Like, this was literally the last straw. To report my Xbox account because you're a grieving fanboy. Because you're a grieving fanboy that Xbox is going to lead this future and PlayStation, their hands are tied. There's nothing they can do. Man, we've watched. If PlayStation would have bought Activision, do you think we would even be having the conversation about if those games are going to be exclusive to PlayStation or not? We would not be having this conversation. So, because of one grieving fanboy, guys, I have to start taking more precaution to protect my account, because you can only get so many strikes before they completely lock your account. And I have a lot of money invested into this Xbox account, so I will not be giving my thing out. I will not be accepting people in the community as friends on Xbox until you've been in the community for a while and I get to know you and we become friends. I will give you access to Discord. That's not a problem. If you want access to Discord, no problem. You can have access to Discord. It doesn't matter, I mean, I've tried to be as nice to these fanboys as possible. They call me an Xbox fanboy because I'm more excited about Xbox. The truth is, when PlayStation stuff comes out that's worth playing, I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to be happy about it. That's just the way it is. That's the nature of being a gamer. My community on this channel does lean heavily towards Xbox, and I am more excited about Xbox. Like, let's just be 100% honest about that. I am more excited about Xbox. I have been a PlayStation fan since the very beginning of PlayStation, but for these people to come out here and try to dictate what I'm gonna say or how I feel about the gaming community or how I feel about what's going on in gaming, man, I buy a lot of games. I spend a lot of money to have these to buy these games and to have these opportunities. But for somebody that probably doesn't even buy every single first party game, probably doesn't even buy games, probably doesn't even have a PlayStation 5 yet, to come out here and question me on how I feel and what that's just ridiculous, man. to play these little games like this is pretty childish. This is pretty childish to go and like report somebody's Xbox account just because you ain't getting your way. Yeah. I'm not going to entertain these ignorant freaking people on this channel anymore. Like, I have no desire to do that. I don't care. This channel is I started this channel, because I love gaming and I want to be able to talk to people about games and spread that and spread the happiness of gaming going forward, man. Like, I like what Xbox is doing. They're providing gamers with the best value they've ever had on this freaking planet. Ever. Like, you can't get this kind of value or this type of access to games on PlayStation. It's just not possible, man. Unless you got money like a lot of us older gamers do. This isn't possible. It just isn't possible. And what Microsoft is doing for millions of people out there, giving them access to as much content as they possibly can. Like, this is great for gaming. This is great for gamers. This is great for gaming. This allows developers to see more people interact with their games and decide how to move forward with those games and what works and what doesn't, and cut that. This is great. I mean, if you think about it, the average game, say a game comes out, say you got something like Devil May Cry. It comes out, they sell like 6 million copies of that game. That's only 6 million people that have played that game. But if they turn around and they put that on Game Pass and say 25 million people play that, then they get more overall interaction, and then they can gauge, like, well, how far are these people getting into the game? What is making them stop? What's creating them to not continuously want to play, or what that valuable data that these developers get by the interaction with their product. It means a lot to them. Like with my channel, I go through and I look at things and I see the interaction that I get with certain content that I create, and then that helps me decide what content should I continue making, what content should I put out, what content does the best, and what do people most want. Because let's face it, man, if I just put out a whole bunch of stuff that nobody wants, then my channel doesn't grow. Then I don't get, then I don't, more people don't come to the community, and I get less views, and then it just becomes, a point where I want to be able to strike a balance. I want to be able to give people what they want, and then also create that content that I want to create. Like this I'm a gamer. I'm not a damn fanboy. I'm a gamer. If something comes out on PlayStation that's really, really good, I'm not gonna be bad about it. I'm not gonna pull a King Thrash and trash the game just because of the fact that, oh man, like I'm not a fanboy like that. Horizon Forbidden West is one of my most anticipated games from PlayStation this year. I'm gonna buy that game. I've said what I'm worried about, and I mean that's fair. I'm allowed to be worried about that. They're asking me to pay $10 more than I normally would, and I could pull the cheap PlayStation fanboy way and just buy the PlayStation 4 version and get the free upgrade. But no, man, I'm going to be respectful, and I'm going to actually pay for the PlayStation 5 version, like any other person would do, because that's the price of the game. That's the price that Sony deemed worthy for that. And yeah, I mean that's going to come with a little bit of extra scrutiny just because of the fact that it's more money. But let's get back to the thing at hand. If you get on, like, if you are one of my friends on Xbox Live or PlayStation now, and you say negative things to me, like, I'm gonna block you right on the spot. I'm not. This is the last time this is gonna happen to my account, because as you can see, I can't do anything until the 24th on my account except for play my games. That's all I can do. I can't text anybody. I can't join parties. I can't hang out and play. Well, I can't broadcast to Twitch even. And as a streamer, that's pretty important. And for that to, I mean, I haven't been using Twitch for a while. I've been using my capture card. So So I mean that's clearly not going to stop me from doing what I did. But what if I was just using Twitch, man? What if I was only using Twitch for Xbox to be like, oh yeah, just nonchalantly putting a Xbox enforcement on me for some dude doing that stuff without even looking at the whole thing and going into context and seeing if it's even if it's even deserved. That kind of irritates me about Xbox. Like, this really irritates me. I mean, this dude that did this to me probably doesn't even buy freaking games. I mean, his gamer score was like 16,000 or whatever. For them to block my account like this after all the money that I spend on Xbox, this literally makes me not want to play online multiplayer with anybody except for people that I know in real life. To be completely honest with you, that's the kind of that's the kind of that's the kind of feelings I get, because I've told you guys on this channel before, I'm not a major multiplayer person. Like, I don't really ever care to really play a lot of multiplayer. And this right here, this kind of stuff right here, this affects our whole community, man. This affects our whole community, and being able to have access to me, to hang out with me and stuff. That this makes that a lot less likely for me to want to engage in that going forward. Like, I don't know what to say about this other than, like, we're gonna enforce a zero tolerance policy for negative people on this channel from now on. Like, we're not going to entertain this stuff anymore. We're done trying to be nice with people that clearly are just here to create positive problems and create an unstable environment for people that come and actually enjoy video games and want to hang out with us. This is this is unacceptable at every turn. This is unacceptable behavior, and something needs to change, man. We can't keep treating people like we can't keep doing these kind of things, man. It's time to grow up. Like, we're all playing video games, but I mean yeah, it's time to grow up, man. Like, I mean, YouTube's not my livelihood or anything, but it does make it a lot less likely that I'm gonna be giving out my gamer tag to anybody. So yeah, I will still continue to give people Discord. That's not a problem. I don't really care. I'm actually kind of honestly thinking about putting my gamer tag behind a paywall. I really am. I'm really considering putting that behind a paywall. If you want to have access to my gamer tag, maybe I'll put it into memberships. Maybe if you're a member, you'll have access to that. I don't know. Like, that's something I never wanted to have to do, but this right here makes it more likely that something like that's going to happen in the future. So, like I said, if you like this content and you want to be a part of this community, be a part of this community, but be a positive part of this community and help us grow and be positive about gaming going forward, man, because that's what we're here to do, and that's what I care about. So, like I said, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.